What's up, y'all? It's your boy Gremlin back again at Clanime, where we talk, debate, and relate anything and everything anime. So, today, we're gonna jump straight to some real heroes. Not these guys. Sorry, I don't have any One Punch Man stuff, but you already know what it is, so let's get to it. I lied. I do have a One Punch Man. I just don't have any clothes, so it's actually really hard to actually, wear this and then talk about other heroes that are like 10 times better. But we're going to do it anyways. And we're doing a top 10. So let's go. And like I said, man, this is just my personal opinion. If you guys ever disagree, you can always hit it up in the comments and we can talk about it. I'm always up for other people's ideas and what they feel. That's the whole point of this channel. So, without further ado, let's get to number 10. Alright, so Sweet Mask is definitely number 10. He is 24 years old. He is an A-class hero, rank 1. So he's technically right under S rank. And on top of that, he has superhuman abilities with regeneration. Sounds not special at all. He's also a model and known as the most popular hero because of always being in public and model stuff. He's also part of the hero class ranking association, which kind of makes me wonder if he really deserves to be right there with the S class. He's actually an egotistical narcissist, if you ask me. If he thinks you're bad, he will kill you, even if you're not. So he did it to the aliens. He did it to a caveman that was ordered by superiors to bring back to the lab. And he killed him anyways and just said F you to the superiors, which was really screwed up. And then he also attempted murder on brainwashed innocent victims just because they had bad intent through brainwash. He stresses more about what the public thinks of him and if his fans are impressed. And that's what stresses him out. He's not worried about anything else. He's only worried about A-class and S-class promotions because they bring the most publicity whenever it happens. He's basically video camera worthy, and that's it. I honestly don't even know why I put him on the list. He's annoying, and I hate him. I'm going to go ahead and go to number 9, where the real people start. Number 9 is my boy King. Alright, he is 29 years old. His ranking is S-class rank 5. So he is the 5th top hero. And his abilities is extreme luck, intimidating aura, and a professional gamer. So you know I gotta love him. Other than that, man, he basically leached off of Saitama's wins. And that's how he became who he is. But he looks intimidating, therefore people don't want to mess with him. And he just, through miscommunications, he became one of the top heroes without ever doing a thing. I mean, he did it at one point with the assassins, and his intimidating aura plus his extreme luck, they didn't want to mess with him, even though it was their job to kill him because he was labeled as one of the top heroes. But like I said, it's all just miscommunication. Dude has never even won a fight, and I can't put him higher on the list, but I do respect the fact of his hustle. I don't know what you would call that, but yeah, he did scare some assassins off, and I mean he's obviously intimidating to others because of his label, but at the end of the day, it's all just extreme luck, and unfortunately, that's one of his abilities. But I do like him as a character, and he is pretty comical. My boy Blue Fire, man. Alright, so he is age 19. He is A-class, rank 6. But stated by other heroes to be S-class, even though he isn't. My boy has a portable flamethrower and is brutal. He will cremate you on sight if you are determined dangerous. Ruthless. Savage. And then there's this like point where he loses his arm to Garo. That's all I got. Moving on. Alright, number 7 is Bang, aka Silverfang, aka Greatest Treasure of Martial Arts. He's 81 years old, still S-class, rank 3. Dude is dope. After the current battle, he turned around and decided to retire and send Garo through rehabilitation, which we'll get to later. Either way, man, I can't really put him higher because he's retired, but I can't put him lower because even though he's an old man, you still know he can kick that ass. Anyway, we got to get to my boy Genos real quick. The demon cyborg himself. He is 19 years old, and as of current in manga, he is S-class, rank 12. Saitama's training is paying off. He has a full cyborg arsenal on top of fire and electric manipulation, and he can self-destruct. At his current state, he is on par with dragon level monsters, and he has a 70% win rate against demon level monsters. I honestly just love him as a character because he always sets out to be the best he can be. He is so serious that it's comical relief to Saitama's ditziness, and it's a perfect collaboration. You cannot hate Genos if you watch the show. If you hate Genos, I don't know what to tell you. But let's go ahead and get to number 5, man. So we gotta talk about Goketsu. He is the giant martial artist turned monster. He's dragon level threat. The only reason he is above my boy Genos is because he slapped him into the middle of next week. So he was actually the Super Fight champion back 11 years before the series started. He went against Orochi, and then in order to stay alive, he ate monster cells. It's either that or he died. Then he comes back. Episode 16 is where you first introduced to him. He claps Genos, goes into the super fight, forces other people to eat monster cells, and that's the way that they're supposed to get stronger. It becomes a big, huge battle, and then the dude gets his head blown off by Saitama. Simple as that. Number 4 is Sonic. Speed O Sound Sonic. Now let's be honest, we all love a female ninja. Totally joking. It's a boy. He's actually 25 years old with super speed and agility, and he's a ninja assassin. He's an anti-hero to the whole show, and he has made it his lifelong goal to be Saitama's main enemy. And that was self-proclaimed. Nobody else said that for him, and that's pretty much where we're at with him. He is stated to be S-Class rank 4, but it's not been determined yet because he's an anti-hero to the whole show. So nobody knows how strong he really is. But us as viewers know he's pretty dope. Unless you obviously just do not like ninja assassins that pick on lower ranked people and find a challenge in higher ranked people, which is the whole point of the show. He actually, in the manga, has consumed monster cells just to get stronger in order to fight Saitama. But he's also made it a rule that he will not fight Saitama while he's fighting other demons because he wants a fair one-on-one fight. And to me, that is very respectable, and I love him. So number 3 is Boros from the Alien Conquerors arc. It's the end of the first season, but it's obviously its own little thing. He's obviously the same as Saitama, other than he's an alien. But he got bored because there was nobody challenging enough. And due to prophecy, he heard that somebody in the universe could give him a challenge. So he spent 20 years traveling through the universe just to find Earth. And what does he find? Saitama. He has overpowered regenerative abilities, and on top of that, he is very powerful himself, even though it really didn't affect our hero. He did handle numerous punches from Saitama himself. He then tried to do like this big, huge, elaborate thing to blow up the Earth, and Saitama did his serious punch, which obviously means the rest of them were just whatever. And, well, dead. Obviously, Boros is meant to be in the top 3 because he's strong enough to handle pretty much every universe, and then just happened to stumble upon Saitama, which nobody really wants to do. So, whatever. Number 2, we got Garo, the human monster. The hero hunter. And before you sit here and say, why did I put him above Boros? Hear me out. Okay? Boros is dead. This dude is 18 years old with superhuman abilities. He can do technique mimicry. He can do after image creations. Not to mention, he has immense resistance and regeneration. Dude is still not dead. He was actually Bangs, the 81-year-old. Yeah, he was his top student. Before he went on a rampage and decided to kill everybody because they got on his nerves or whatever. You know, boys will be boys. He looks down on everybody because he knows he is that dude. But he gives respect where it's due, and he always takes his time thinking about stuff. So he did have this part where they ganged up on him, and there was like plenty of people, and they gave him time to read through his data book or whatever and he learned about their abilities just by reading through it and was still able to deal with it. Even though, technically right now he's in rehabilitation and Bang is watching him because Bang wants to help him. Dude's still dope. Can't tell me otherwise. Y'all already knew Saitama was gonna be number 1. That's why you clicked on the video. Dude's 25 years old, A class, rank 39, and we all know that's a joke. Dude's just bored. And the rank I just talked about was actually current. I think when we first met him in the series, he was like a B class or whatever. But anyways, dude's the strongest dude in the universe, and there's nobody that poses a challenge to him, so he just gave up on being a hero because it's no longer fun. He's clapping everybody. That's the whole point of the show. You get the serious punch if you're a major foe, and you get a little simple slap if you're not, but you still gonna get beat, man. And that's basically what it gets down to. Like, S classes have such a hard time dealing with him. And like I said, King actually took credit for a lot of his feats, and it just shows what I'm trying to say here is the whole show is based around him being so OP that is ridiculous. Like, the first time you see this dude, man, he forgot the store was about to close and he needed a new manga. So he just clapped dude and left before the store closed. Another time he's trying to get groceries and dude's just so simple and clueless that he don't even care. Like, he's just bored. My dude needs a challenge, man. For real. I think I got an idea of just who can do that. Anyways, stay tuned to find out. In the next video, we're going to talk about Saitama versus Goku. And I'll break down Saitama a little bit more and why I think this is going to be a little bit of a debate. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe in the bottom. Hit the notifications for the next one. To be continued. Peace.